So that one lurker getting taken out, the second lurker backing off, but a lot of economic damage done. Nice play by Yellow. Really nice play done by Yellow, and it looks like another Overlord is kind of wandering out. I don't know if there's anything loaded into it, but it's just going to check out that secondary nevertheless. Overlord slowly trying to make their way back. Third hatchery being planted, and I think that was an effective attack for Yellow. He didn't lose a lot of troops, and he was able to kill a lot of probes. You can see a little bit of frustration on Bisu's face, and yeah, some lurkers being dropped. Looks like just a single lurker being dropped back in the mineral line. The cannon not quite in range to take care of it, and now Bisu having a lot of trouble mining here. Just getting caught out of position, so disrupted mining at the secondary, lost a lot of probes at his main, and now Yellow has a pretty sizable economic lead actually, because he's got, well, first of all, doing pretty good positional play, spreading those lurkers out a lot of different locations, with that single observer, Bisu, having to run all over the map to kind of deal with it. Also has to worry a little bit about that contain on the front, more Hydralisks pushing up. Let's see if they get some upgrade as well. But the 3 hatcheries out and all those probes, yeah, Yellow in a pretty good position. And only that single Corsair, which I don't think has gotten any Overlord kills yet. Just a couple Zealots wandering out, and there's that robotics facility. And that was the other problem, is Bisu with his front door shoved down. He can't really, he's kind of locked into this now. Let's see if he can get his Corsair count up. That'll be the trick here now, is if he can get a large amount of Corsairs to really support those Reavers out in the field. Already a lot of Hydralisks, a couple Lurkers in the mix. One Overlord getting taken out, it looks like, along that 7 o'clock position, putting Yellow somewhat in the dark, but he's still in a pretty good position. He's loading up. I think he's loading up a little bit closer than he should. I guess he's going to wait on that speed upgrade to kick in somewhere in between and go for another drop at the main. Bisu looks like he's already got some troops right alongside, prepared to absorb that attack. Just now checking out the main. It could also be clever to just hide the troop counts out. Yeah, the speed now upgrading, and Bisu not able to really track those troops down. Moving out of position, his Zealots wandering across, and I think Bisu is worried with that Corsair, more about finding the attack near his front. He does have that Reaver, which is really going to make this attack less effective, because Reavers plus Cannons plus Zealots, pretty good combo against this. Let's see how he can micro this. But instead, Yellow just going to drop off short and gather up. Bisu's got a pretty good attack force to help deal with this, and Yellow still not committing to this attack. Let's see if he goes to south, if he decides to dedicate to the north. It's going to come down to a lot of micro in that. Ooh, that Reaver way too exposed. Let's see those Hydralisks able to kind of move around. There's another Reaver to the south. It looks like Yellow is actually going to back up, but Bisu being way too risky with that Reaver, moving it way too far out. I worry that it's going to get picked off, and a couple Zealots getting picked off as well. Bisu, oh wow, Bisu playing just terribly here, wandering that Reaver in from the south, getting easily picked off, didn't even get a Scarab shot off, and that Reaver to the front is just way too vulnerable. He's just playing way too risky. Instead of letting Yellow come to him, he's trying to push up and be a little bit too aggressive, I think. Yeah, I think he's going to end up paying for it. And the Reaver just about, it's going to get picked off, and that is huge. Absolutely huge. Those Zealots at the mercy of the Lurkers now, and all of these attack forces, just pushing up. Looks like Yellow is going to be able to take Bisu out through some nice maneuvering and very nice play with his drops. Bisu just being a little bit too aggressive with his Reavers, leaving them too far exposed in my opinion. And now it looks like Hydralisk just hanging out at the main, wailing away at some probes here and there. More troops, more troops loading up, and Yellow's, instead of buffing up his economy, is just going to end the game now. Just going to continue to pour the troops out. Another Reaver, it has been produced at this secondary, but it's just so exposed that really with the Reaver you need some support troops to kind of defend it, or you need a cannon line, you need something in the way. Otherwise the Hydralisks just wander right up and pick it right off. And awesome, beautiful micro there by Yellow, picking up, dropping right on top of the Reaver now. And coming out one at a time, it just really minimizing the effect of that Reaver Scarab blast, and just continuing to load in troops. And Bisu, I believe he has lost this game at this point, losing 3 Reavers, all of his Zealots, and just the continual drops faring into his main now. Lurker morphing really quick there. Nice little clever maneuver to create a pseudo-blockade as well as keep his Hydralisks alive. Looks like he's going to be able to take out that robotics facility, and without Psystorm, Bisu's not going to have anything to really take care of this. Yellow in firm control of this match. That Nexus just getting pounded away at as well, and yeah, you can see the look on Bisu's face. He looks very frustrated here. Probes continuing to mine, but that's not going to last for terribly much longer, especially with the reinforcement of Hydralisks that are coming in. Maybe even some Lurkers in the mix here. That just one cannon to the north to provide detection. That's going to be it. That Nexus is going to go down. That robotics facility is going to fall as well. Bisu at 1 base versus 2. Incredible match. The Reaver now just hiding out at the secondary. Also going to lose his Templar Archives, and I haven't seen a Citadel of Dune. I haven't seen a Templar Archives out yet either to provide any sort of Dark Templar or High Templar support. Obviously, the High Templar are much more important in this mix-up. Losing all of his tech, and now Yellow, he's definitely got this game. Switching up the Mutalisks. Nice play from, just genius play here from Yellow. Bisu hasn't produced a Corsair in quite some time, and he doesn't have anything to counter the Mutalisks that are floating out there. Just a lot of cannons. Now trying to get his robotics facility. 2 robotics facilities there. Not quite sure the purpose of that without a without any sort of robotic support bay to produce any sort of additional troops. A couple Zelts wandering out just to try to provide a little bit of a buffer space, try to get a couple drones down or something. They're not going to last very long with those Mutalisks out in the air. And yeah, Bisu's lost this match. Wow, very nice play from Yellow to knock this down, and there's that Stargate being produced in that back edge. It's exposed. If those Mutalisks can hurry their butts up, move into position, they should easily be able to take it out. Single pylon in that southern corner to help provide some spot as well. Although I'm not sure for what. Usually that's better for medic marine troops, maybe just to create a little bit less space for the drops directly. And the Mutalisks running in, going to be able to pick off that first Reaver. Going to run up, try to take out that second Reaver. And the Hydralisks coming from the north. And wow, a 3-pronged attack. Mutalisks and Hydralisks from 2 directions. Not enough cannons to defend either direction. Just picked it apart beautifully. There's GG from Bisu. And Yellow playing a fantastic game. Beautiful game. A little bit cheesy, but beautiful. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Woo! Thank you for listening. Yellow playing really well. Very nice micro there. And you can see the look on Bisu's face. He's feeling it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for listening.
피지컬 능력 세계 최고로 인정받는 김태경 상대로 훨씬 더 빠른 공격으로 김태경을 승부시켰습니다. 김태경, 이야 진짜 역사적인 경기에 희생자가 됐습니다. 최희규 선수에게 패배하던 그 시점, 다시 지금 생각날 것 같습니다. 애결에서 다시 보자. 뭐 이런 마음 가지고 있을 것 같아요. 예, 홍진호 선수는. 김태경 선수는 말이죠. 홍진호 선수의 공격을 못 본 것도 아닙니다. 드랍을 하는 그 시점부터 이미 김태경 선수가 알고 있었는데 폭풍스러움과 스피드로 끌어냈어요. 승기의 홍진호. 그렇죠. 홍진호 선수가 이번 경기에서 팀을 구해냈어요. 남들 다 하던 대로 해처리 5개 피고 심시티 한 이후에 상대방의 견제 막아내고 그 다음에 업그레이드로 승부 보는 선수 홍진호 아니거든요. 네. 그렇죠. 어느 정도만 먹고 지독하게 밀어붙여서 상대방이 대처하지 못하게끔 만드는 게 홍진호였습니다. 네, 그 플레이를 보시길 원하시고 그 다음에 승리하기를 원하셨던 분들은 진짜 오래 참으셨고 오래 기다리셨습니다. 2년 만이네요. 예. 스타가 나온 지 10년이 지나도 이런 플레이는 홍진호 선수만이 볼 수 있는 겁니다. 그렇죠. 10년이 지나 똑같은 전술로 다시 한번 승리를 따낸 홍진호 선수 정말 대단하네요. 지난번 김태경에게 패배한 이후에 마음고생이 심했거든요. 하지만 오늘 경기에서 김태경 선수를 홍진호 선수가 완벽하게 잡아냈습니다. 지금 홍진호 선수가 오늘 3번째 경기에서 김태경 선수 잡아줬기 때문에 4번째 경기까지 이어지게 되는 거예요. 예, 그렇습니다. 다른 선수의 승리보다 훨씬 더 지금 감동적인 이런 부분이 있네요. 분명히 홍진호 선수는 단 1승일 뿐이다 라고만 이야기할 수 있겠습니다만은 홍진호 선수의 연이은 패배를 바라보던 많은 그 올드 팬 여러분들은 바로 이 순간에 굉장히 큰 감동을 받으실 것 같고요. 반대로 김태경 선수는 패배가 아쉽기는 하더라도 빨리 수습할 수 있기를 바랍니다. 그렇죠. 예. 여기서 계속 무너지면 안 되거든요. 네. 지금 아직까지도 SKT가 T1이 앞서가고 있습니다. 그렇기 때문에 4번째 경기 정혁철 선수 1승만 주다가 오늘 경기 종료시킬 수가 있는 거예요. 그렇습니다. 그렇죠. 경기 시작 전에 두 선수가 카메라에 잡혔을 때 김태경은 여유롭고 그렇죠. 홍진호가 긴장하는 이런 상황이 나왔었거든요. 진짜 5년, 6년 전에는 상상도 못하던 그런 그 상황에서 홍진호 선수가 많이 긴장을 했었을 것 같은데 그래도 승리를 만들어내요. 예. 20년씩 계속해서 이어오고 있는 홍진호 선수 사이를 이번 경기에는 유감없이 보여주면서 1승을 몰아갔어요. 그걸 꽂아넣었죠. 진짜 이거 10일도 아니고 10달도 아니고 10년이 지났습니다. 예. 10년이 지나도 같은 플레이로 홍진호 선수, 김태경 선수 격침합니다. 장이에요, 장애. 그렇습니다. 한기납합니다. 예, 카메라에 잡히는 것도 되게 부담스러워하죠. 예전에 그 최희규 선수에게 몬티올에서 패배를 했을 때 그때의 어떤 순간보다 더 가슴이 아플 것 같다라는 생각이 들긴 합니다만은 그래도 충분히 극복할 수 있을 만한 재능이 있기 때문에 김태경 선수가 마음을 수습하리라고 봅니다. 네. 선수가 3번째 경기 프로리가 출성을 찍었어요. 예. 정말 근성과 스타일로 밀어붙인 거예요. 홍진호 선수의 전략을 당연히 다 알고 있었고 프로 정찰까지 그 전에 들어가면서 다 체제를 알고 있었거든요.